When I was growing up, my home wasn't really a home. It wasn't safe or loving or happy, but I always wished it could be. So I think I've always been looking for something different than what I had. My mom never took me to church or taught me about God, but I remember as a little girl, I was searching for Him. I would get up on Sunday mornings, dress myself, walk across the alley, and go to church all by myself. I think I was looking for God and looking for a real family. Years later, I know I have finally found them. All through my life, I never really felt like I was part of a family. Um, Very dysfunctional family. Alcohol, verbal abuse, any other kind of abuse that you could think of. And actually, most of my life, I kind of felt like I was adopted, that I really didn't belong to that family, that I had to belong somewhere else. It had probably been 15 years or more since I had been steadily going to a church. My life was full of stress, anger, resentment. I just wasn't happy. And since I have been coming to Epikos Church, going to Epikos Church, I feel more centered. I feel more open. And not as vulnerable as I was before. At Epikos, I have finally felt that there's a family-like connection. People are very supportive. They're willing to listen. They want to know how you're doing. I want to be able to donate my time, any talent that I can possibly give to the church, whether it's through helping with the quilting or passing out the postcards. I always keep the little flyers in my pocket. When I go to a store, I'm in the parking lot, I take out 4 or 5 and I put them on windshields. I had the kids pass out flyers in my apartment complex, and they were happy to do that. And they love to go to Joy Story also. They're always asking me, when's church? When's church? And my sister-in-law, who lives in California, has actually started going to church again because of the changes that she has noticed in me. Granted, we don't see each other, but we talk almost every day on the phone, and she noticed it just in our conversations. And so she started going and got her kids and her husband involved, and then I've noticed a change in her also. So when Sam was talking about how he struggled with the swearing and trying to change his patterns of thinking and talking, that was very impressive to me, because I've told my children that we're going to have a jar sitting on the counter, and every time they say something that's inappropriate, then they've got to put some money in it, quarter, dime, whatever they have. And that's going to be Joy Story money. They have to take it to church. And so my kids were telling me, Mom, you're going to have to put some money in the jar also. So unfortunately, I've had to contribute to the jar a few times.